Hi, this is Dave Rudin, and welcome to FCIAC Football Weekly. We're coming to you live tonight from Bobby V's Sports Bar in Stamford, Connecticut, and we want to thank our sponsors, Blue Streak Sports Training, Carl Chevrolet, and Innovative Health and Rehabilitation. Week 1 of the high school football season is in the books. The FCIAC SEC Challenge, at least for the time being, is behind us. The FCIAC came away with a 9-8 edge. And one of the teams that pulled off a victory, the New Canaan High School football team. Very impressive in a 50-21 win over Daniel Hand, stopping Hand's 26-game winning streak. And Lou Marinelli, the head coach of New Canaan, couldn't make it today, but we got the brains behind the operations here anyhow. His son, John Marinelli, the offensive coordinator, and Bill Kurtz, the defensive coordinator. Johnny, offense was very impressive against Daniel Hand.
Yeah, we went out, we executed first game of the season mistakes, I'm sure just as anybody else in the league, but we came out and managed the clock and did what we had to do to get a win.
311 yards rushing. We talk about the passing. You had to be really happy with the ground game.
Yeah, our offensive linemen in the offseason worked really hard, and to do that on game one was huge for them. Huge for our running backs, and just being able to do that consistently throughout the year is something that we need to be able to do if we're going to be successful in the long run. So we're pretty happy with the turnout. 311, you're not going to be able to do every single game, but we want to run the football as much as people don't think we do. We want to run the football, and hopefully that's just a building block for more weeks to come.
And no real superstars on the team, but a lot of good contributors. You had 9 different people catch passes. Nick Cascione, another strong game at quarterback, 3 touchdown passes. A lot of balance, hopefully, this year.
Yeah, we preach that in practice. We have a lot of guys that are getting reps, and that's one of the things that I think we do well. Our offensive staff does a great job. Every coach manages their own position, and we get a lot of guys playing time, a lot of guys experience, and throughout the season you're not just going to have 1 or 2 guys every single game, so you got to find, you got to go to the well. Every week someone else is going to come up big, and that's kind of our philosophy as an offense, to play a lot of people. And we've been fortunate this year. We're blessed to have the talent that we do, and some of the kids that we have, some of them that didn't really get the chance to shine on last Wednesday night, but hopefully as the season continues they'll have their opportunities.
Usually the offense is talked about in New Canaan, but the preseason this year, talk has been keyword defense. Very hyped up during the preseason, and at least for game 1, a very strong showing by the Ram defense.
Yeah, the kids did a great job, Dave, in understanding the game plan. Coaches did an excellent job in preparing the kids and getting them to understand the tendencies that were there for us. And the kids just flew around once that ball was kicked off, and they seemed like they're having a lot of fun.
Have you had a guard against, with all the hype, making sure there aren't swelled heads and getting to know your kids a little bit? I don't think that's a problem. They seem to have pretty good perspective. They're not, they're not all about egos. They're not all about headlines. They're about playing well together.
I think that we're fortunate that the kids have played well together for a couple years now. They understand that it takes all of us, and it's not just 3 or 4, that it's all of us together, and we can't afford to get egos. The league is too competitive, the state tournament is too tough if we're fortunate enough to get there, and the kids do a good job of just being coachable. They're really great kids, and they understand that it takes a lot of hard work to be successful.
I know you preach depth, having 11, having 15. You can't make too much out of game 1, but for opening night at least, you did get a lot of players who maybe haven't gotten a lot of headlines, a lot of hype, performing well for you.
I thought that was one of the nicer things that we could see, is that some kids that we had some question marks about, or we're keeping our fingers crossed about, showed up and played and did a good job. And now the test will be to see, can they come back in week 2 and do it again in week 3, and really build that consistency that you need as a defensive unit. With the spread offense and having to defend every week, sideline to sideline, and everyone's got their own wrinkle to it and their twist to it. The kids and the coaches really need to do a great job in their preparation in order to go out and be successful.
Well, a lot is expected of the Rams this year, and these are 2 of the guys who are going to be the keys to the team. So, John, Bill, good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
I want to thank our sponsors, Blue Streak Sports Training, Carl Chevrolet, and Innovative Health and Rehabilitation. We're back, and the big word in New Canaan this preseason has been defense, and we have two of the leaders of that unit with us right now, Cole Harris and Connor Buck. Very Hawaii-themed tonight, I guess, for the guest spots here tonight. Strong showing by the Ram defense.
Yeah, it was a full team effort. We really stuck to the game plan and really trusted what our coach has been telling us this whole week, that the tells are going to be there, things are going to tip us off to certain plays, and it really ended up working out well for us.
You had a pretty good day scoring on the defensive end, too. A safety, interception return. The safety with the first points of the game, and it came after hand stopped you on the 1 yard line. That sort of turned the tide a little bit and got you guys going.
Oh, it definitely did. It kind of really took the wind out of their sails. That it really stopped whatever momentum that they had stopping us from that goal line stand, and really took the game over for us, and really put us ahead, and we stayed ahead.
What happened on that play? You just shot through right to the opening there, and that happened off pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's one of those plays that you kind of just feel and just react to. You don't even think. You don't even know. It kind of just brings you to it. You kind of just sense it's going to happen and just react and tackle them.
What's it like playing on this unit with so many talented players?
It makes your life a whole lot easier. You don't have to really think you have to do everything all by yourself. You got great guys to your left, great guys to your right. So it's a good, comforting feeling.
And one of those leaders is Connor Buck, the shyest person on the New Canaan football team, right? You told me in the preseason you were looking forward to throwing people around. You started doing a little throwing against hand.
Yeah, absolutely. We came out, we've been practicing all week, real hard against, starting offensive line, scout team, and, we're real hard against Ryan McKenna, great offensive lineman, and he really got me prepared for, that line.
What was it about this? What is it about this unit that makes it so good? Obviously, there's a lot of good players, but you guys play well together.
I mean, we're all just very disciplined. We're all very athletic, and we all just have a great football mentality.
What about this defensive line? Everybody talks a little bit more about the linebackers. Line's pretty good.
Yeah, line's looking great. Alex and Bo looking real sharp this year. We're just hitting our keys, and we're making sacks in preseason, and we're just looking real sharp.
I think one of the things that's really impressive about this unit is you've gotten a lot of publicity already, but there's no big heads, there's no egos. It's all about performing on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about team. Team comes first.
Well, I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of points scored on New Canaan this year, and these are the two of the people why. So, Cole, Connor, thanks a lot, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
I want to thank our sponsors, Blue Streak Sports Training, Carl Chevrolet, and Innovative Health and Rehabilitation. We're back, and everybody's been talking about the defense this preseason at New Canaan. The offense has been pretty potent, too, putting up 50 points against Daniel Hand. And two of the key contributors in the game are with me right now, wide receiver Alex LaPolice and quarterback Nick Cascione. Alex, I know you missed a good part of the year with a broken collarbone last year. You were really looking forward to getting back out on the field, and you took advantage of it.
Yeah, it was a very exciting game as a team. We came out against Daniel Hand, 26-game win streak they had going into the game. We prepared and we executed the game plan. It was just a really exciting game, both individually and as a team.
What happened on the 2 touchdown passes?
The first touchdown was a play we practiced all week, and we just executed it. And the second one, I actually happened to run the wrong route, and Nick found me. So Nick played real well, and he helped me out. So it was awesome.
You're somebody who hasn't gotten a lot of publicity, probably because you missed a lot of the year, but I know the coaches are counting on you, and you already showed what you could do. How hard was it last year having to sit out most of the season?
It was so tough putting in the work that we put in the offseason and before the season started, and looking forward to having the playing time that I hoped I was going to have, and then watching the team play was tough. But that's what this year's for, and I'm really excited to help the team win. And it's been a while since people really didn't talk about the quarterback at New Canaan. It's not because of a lack of talent, but the defense. Nick, 18 for 29, 173 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Pretty good opener for you.
Yeah, we really executed well when we had to. Like I said, we did have a few blunders. The ball did bounce away a few times. Through that interception, we had the fumble, but we came out on top, which is all that really mattered, and we performed well, which is ultimately our goal.
I thought it was really important. You have 9 different people catch passes. This is a team no one superstar, but a whole lot of people who can contribute.
Yeah, with our team, it's more of a we, not me. I mean, we want as many kids touching the ball as we can. We got a lot of different playmakers. Alex, by far, is one of them. And, I mean, I'm happy we got multiple kids the ball. That's what our goal is.
And actually, the running attack, over 300 yards rushing, the team runs the ball like that. It's got to make it easier for you passing.
Oh, yeah, that helps tremendously, too, when anybody's running for 300 yards in a game. I mean, our running backs, Frank Cognetta, Morgan Carson, Chris Andrews, they all came out and did it. And that's really what we ask of them, just to run the ball as many times as they can. It helps me out tremendously.
I know you haven't been disappointed by the lack of attention. You actually kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really need the attention. I'll give it to the defense. I mean, I'd rather just keep a low profile, perform at my best or as well as I can and win games.
Well, the offense is still going to be potent in New Canaan, and these are two of the people why. Alex and Nick, we wish you the best of luck this season.
Thanks. Thank you.
And that's this week's episode of FCIAC Football Weekly. We'll be back with another team in another town next week. Thanks for watching.